Hey, good afternoon, Yosef. I hope you're doing well and you had a wonderful weekend. I do appreciate you taking the time out to, give us your thoughts, your journey, your feedback in regards to your process with IT Pathfinder. So let me just start and begin right off the bat. Please introduce yourself.
Okay, thanks so much for having me. My name is Yosef Asfew. I'm originally from Ethiopia. I've been here in the US past 8 years, and I went school here. I have my associate degree in networking, computer networking, and I pursued my bachelor's to get my bachelor's with technology management.
Mhm.
I got that from the university in here, Georgia, which is Clayton State University. And then I also take different kinds of courses in database, BI, and also Power BI. By getting that training, I was, I tried to get a job, and I put myself in job market. I mean, to introduce myself, I think that's
Perfect, perfect. A little bit about yourself, not a problem. You're an IT guy, probably Power BI, you know, BI intelligence, MSBI. So not a problem, not a problem. Now tell me about how you began your journey with IT Pathfinder.
Yeah, so actually, after after I graduate, before I graduate, I was, taking the SQL database class and also the BI classes. And then once I done with that, I was looking for a job by myself, and I put myself on, different websites, Monster, ZipRecruiter, and everywhere. But it kind of, hard for me to find a job there because, a lot of email come to my email,
Mhm,
and it's really hard to follow up with that. And some of them, they ask you different kinds of questions, stuff like that.
mhm,
And finally, I find out IT Pass, which is, a recruiter, and they put me on the markets, and then they introduced me with different companies. So based on my resume, they put my resume on LinkedIn, and also in different websites. And based on that, they are the one who was following all the process until it gets to the interview. So once it gets to the interview, those, by communicating with me, the time, what time I'm available, and then based on that, they put me on the interview. They send me the link. Based on that, I do the interview. So they really makes it, my job easier. I don't have to, look my email, follow up. The only thing I'm doing is communicating with them. They will, let me know if there's any updates, stuff like that. Yeah, so it was really good. It worked out really well.
yeah, I did it basically. Yeah, I could tell. I know that you are right now on a project with a full-time um client, so that's a good thing. Now, what were your thoughts in how the process with IT Pathfinder worked on your behalf? Basically, you just explained that it was more convenient, more precise, more accurate, uh, basically getting you in touch with the right audience. Is that correct?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Perfect, perfect.
Yeah.
So now tell us the difference between your methods and the methods that were used on our end.
Yeah, so my method was actually, I put my resume on the website, but I don't actually follow it. Like I put it there, and I don't call to, to the manager or whatever, the person who put that job out. I don't call and ask stuff
Mhm,
like that. And it was really hard for me to get even to get to the interview,
mhm,
in the first place. But when it comes to IT Pass, they are the one who follow up everything. Every single thing, the emails and communicated with their managers. The human resource and everything. So what I get is once they're done with everything, so they will send me the emails with the link, which is which is for the interview.
Mhm.
So that really makes it easier for me. I don't have to worry. Like I forgot this to answer this email, stuff like that, because they take care of all that on their behalf, on my behalf.
Mhm.
That was really helpful. Uh, yeah, that's really, that was really great.
Got you. Basically, the methods you were using is, it was kind of hard for you to follow up and, keep touch and keep, track of in regards to replying back to emails and, communicating with the HR managers and so forth. With IT Pathfinder, everything was so convenient and basically everything was done um, on
Yeah.
our end, and all the communication was, relayed back to you in regards to that. So that saved you basically time and basically convenience.
Yeah, that saved me times, and also I was, working. To live, you have to work. So I was
Mhm.
working, so I don't have to worry. About following my email, stuff like that. So they will. If there's one person who really, doing that for me. So if like after everything is done, they will, IT pass is the one who, communicated with me. So that makes, my life easier. That makes
The
my job
process easier.
process easier. Yeah.
Got
And also the people can say Vince is really good person. So he's been following me, and I'll like the times, the available times, which times is good for me to do the interview, stuff like that. And they also try to give me a lot of interviews, even though I don't take all the interviews, but they try a lot to give me the interview. I can say like they try to give me like 2, 3 interview a day, but usually I take like 1 or 2 interview.
Not a
Yeah.
problem. I mean,
So
that's what we're good, good for. Basically, our process is, helping you obtain those interviews and, you cracking those interviews with the HR and the hiring managers and the IT managers. So, as you said before, your communication between you and your recruiter was excellent. They were actually following up with you. You had no complaints. They would always reach out to you in regards to any time frame was conveyed by the end client to set up interviews, and it was basically smooth sailing in regards to the
mhm.
communication between you and your recruiter. Not to mention, you said that they would also be helping you out, assisting you in regards to your interview process. So sending you details, the job description, the links, and so forth. So that was all conveyed in a smooth process for you to access, basically.
Yeah, absolutely,
Okay.
absolutely.
So
Yeah.
what did you find useful using IT Pathfinder? Was it, the convenience? Was it, the whole process? Or what benefited you using IT Pathfinder?
Well, the first thing I can say, the convenience, and that way I don't have to worry about, like I say, following up with my email, stuff like that. So they do that on behalf of me. Like all those process, but the only thing I'm getting is when there's
Hmm.
interview date, they will let me know the interview date, stuff like that. But
Hmm.
other than that, the whole process, to looking for a job, there's a lot of process. You have to apply, follow up with the recruit manager, stuff like that, those kinds of things.
Hmm.
So that the IT pass makes it easier when it comes to that. That way, I don't have to worry about those. Just focus on my interview, to prepare for my interview. That really saves time for me too, and gives me confidence to present myself on the interview. So if I prepare myself for the interview, that makes things easier. So it's because of the IT pass take care of a lot of things for me. So yeah.
Gotcha, gotcha. So you would say that our process is effective in finding an opportunity?
Yeah, definitely. It is. because I mean I tried by myself, it didn't work out, but work out with IT pads, so it is very effective.
Perfect, perfect. So what did you think improved in yourself after using the services with IT Pathfinder?
Uh, Well, I mean, it gives me a time to, to prepare myself.
Hmm.
So, because I don't have to spend a lot of time on finding the jobs and, back and forth doing the email with, recruiter stuff like that.
Hmm.
So it gives me confidence to prepare for the interviews based on what, the job description they send me. To boost my confidence, so I don't have to worry any other things. So
Got
they
you.
help me with that. Yeah,
So basically, the process improved your confidence, and it also improved the ability for you to actually take interviews accordingly and precisely. So that is what
yeah.
improved using our services. Um, One last thing. Now, since you've went through the journey with us, would you recommend anybody, any of your references that is looking for a full-time opportunity using IT Pathfinder?
I mean, yeah, absolutely. I mean, I know where I've been. I know where I'm right now. So, I mean, I really recommend to, any people to, uh, use IT pads for them to, put them on the markets because they are really, they work hard, they communicate really well, and they try to work out with you for anything, any kinds of situations. Uh, I mean, they don't give up. So ITPAD, they don't give up. They just keep continuing. Even though I remember I've been saying them. I mean, this is the last interview I did, which the job I got. I told them. I told them, no, this is it. I mean, I need like a 2 weeks break because there was a lot of things going on. I told them 2 weeks break, and Vince was saying, "Oh, just take this one more, one more, one more." But well, I mean, I took it, and here you go. So I will really recommend IT Pass for anybody. If anybody who's looking for jobs, just contact them. They will work out with you. You don't have to worry about anything on any follow up. Just communicate with them. Yeah.
Perfect, perfect. So you would say that, on the basis of your journey and how you went through the process, you would say that it was outstanding, IT
It
Pathfinder?
is. I mean, it is actually. It is outstanding. I mean, all the process and everything was smooth. Yeah, it's was really good.
Ooh, I mean, we're glad to help you out, and I guess that smile on your face says it all because I know that you're happy with the project that you're on, and we're glad to help you out in obtaining that. And that was our pleasure to get you to that journey.
Yeah, yeah. Thanks so much. It's been a pleasure. I mean, know you all actually. I know in the future I'm gonna come and contact you guys if any other things comes up or any to. I mean, if I need any help. Uh, yeah. Thanks so
That would
much.
not be a problem, Yusuf. We would be glad to help you out in any way possible, buddy. I do appreciate you taking the time, telling us your journey, um, your feedback, and I really, really do appreciate this. And we do appreciate that we got you what you're looking for in the end. And I am so happy that our process was effective for you.
Yeah.
Do appreciate
Thank you.
this. Thank you for your time, buddy, and you have a wonderful afternoon.
All right. Thank you, Vince.
All
Appreciate
right,
it. Have a good one.
take care, buddy.
All right. Bye.